Today we take a look at the loot from 250 mahogany caskets and conclude if casket-salvaging scrimshaws are worth buying. I already made 2 videos about the other caskets, so instead I will put a short summary here. If you want more information, check out my 1000 old caskets video in the top right corner. At minnows, the old caskets alone easily pay back your casket-salvaging scrimshaw. Tea caskets make the scrimshaw even more profitable. I only collected 250 mahogany caskets, because 1000 would take over 300 hours. With that out of the way, let's check out mahogany caskets. The drop table of mahogany caskets is exactly the same as oak and teak caskets, except for an added onyx gem, higher tier jewelry, and divine energy and higher divine fish bubbles. Also, the amount of port resources is increased and higher tier resources like terracotta and azure are added. Now let's check the total loot. Mahogany caskets, like the other caskets, also seem to drop a huge amount of gems. Sadly enough, I didn't get an onyx drop, but they are generally pretty rare. They drop a fair amount of necklaces and incandescent energy, really good for making the highest level of borders. The amount of key parts is okay. You also get a lot of divine fish bubbles. The rocktail ones are really nice to have. Just like the tea casket, I only got one Triskelion key part. Now let's do a price check. $1.4 million drops, not bad, and about 3.1 mil in coins, so almost 4.6 mil for 250 caskets. These caskets seem to be a little worse than the other ones so far, so let's move on to drop rates. Now let's see how rare the drops really are. Keep in mind that because of this small sample size, the drop rates shown are very rough estimates. I think I can safely say that with all the caskets, you always get sport resources. The gems seem a little rarer than with the other caskets. I didn't get an onyx, but I can imagine it's rarer than 1 in 1000, like many other of its drop sources. I didn't get a lot of crystal key parts, so there's not much to say about this. The diamond necklaces and incandescent energies are relatively common. The divine fish, being relatively common, is pretty nice. Compared to the other caskets, I did get a Triskelion key part at a lower drop rate, but I might just have gotten lucky. From seeing all the drop rates from the oak, teak and now mahogany caskets, I think I can safely say they are all going to have the same drop rates if given a larger sample size. The only thing the caskets switch around are the tiers of items and an added onyx in the mahogany caskets. The average worth of Mahogany Caskets is just over 80k per casket, so in 1 hour of minnow fishing you'll get about 57k worth of Mahogany Caskets. This also means that for a 3-hour scrimshaw you'll turn a profit of about 170k. Combined with the Alk and Tea caskets total profit per scrimshaw, you can get nearly 1.1 mil in profit. So if you want to know if the scrimshaw is profitable for you at the fishing spot you like, keep in mind the average profit per casket as shown on screen. Then all you have to do is check if you get enough caskets to exceed the scrimshaw price. To conclude this video, I think the casket-salvaging scrimshaw is very undervalued, at least for now. I hope you enjoyed this casket mini-series and perhaps learned something from it. If you like my content, consider subscribing or leaving a like. Until next time.